This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense would say go for. So the Clemson Tigers offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Second down after the incompletion. Nowhere to run on that play. It's got to be the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab behind the line, it's Randall.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm
To the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of one.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
He's in the clear, and he'll be brought down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Receiver in motion now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it. You're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Georgia. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. With the catch, it's Bell. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Play action here on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Takes off in a bootleg. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. To the air. It's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Who's on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Receivers are bunched together. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quick throw, the catch is made. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Here he goes. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Stockton. A short completion with the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Quick throw to the left side. Receiver left alone. Easy completion.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start of offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. But they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Motion now from the tight end. Second down, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it rip. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this call with his own blitz. The offensive line is completely full. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He's running out of time here. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. The Tigers will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot, caught down at the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 20, the 10. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Boy, it's not every day we get to see those big defensive linemen get their hands on the ball and put their track shoes on after a fumble recovery. You can tell he pushed his body all the way to the limit. Look at him. His hands are on his hips after that big run. Get him some oxygen.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. He goes sneak on second down, but stop and no gain. That defense making it very tough down here. They try to sneak it for the first.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on fourth and goal. Hebe keeps it himself. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. Fourth down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And he's stopped short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He finds his target. He has the first. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. It's the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw it again. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. But the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And it's a direct snap. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Stockton. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Clemson now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Makes a nice move there. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. QB keeper all the way. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Try to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Grab down the middle. It's Bell.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
At 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Finds his man, has the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Gonna try. Breaks into the clear. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To throw, it's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, but they look pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For CleveChris21 and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Clemson Tigers. matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. The Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. And he fields it inside the 15. He gets loose. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets across the 45. That's an excellent return. So the LSU Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes. First game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The only thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a... Eric Kirk that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive.
Here he goes. He's in the clear. Past the 20. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try the option play here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Caught on the outside. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Black. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaks free. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone. And
breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. They're going to run the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great read here by the quarterback to keep it. He saw the option on the outside covered up. Takes it himself. Great decision, and it pays off for 6.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. game starts inside the 15. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete. Punting ready to boot it away. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Short boot fielded inside the 30. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Handoff to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He's got room to run. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Wideouts now clustered. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's now 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Timeout, LSU.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he breaks free. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on.
Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the back now goes in motion. Breaks an open space. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
On the play.
Offensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Ball handed off. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Quick throw to the left. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Right down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive moving. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 3.
Kickoff field inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense stops him just short of the marker, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And they've got the returner corralled. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, and it's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw yet again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's in the clear.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, they can't bring him down. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking deep to the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been...
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The ball is out right near the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Adams. He's in the clear. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? A big 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because
the ball is loose in the backfield. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.